Howdy everybody, how y'all doing? I'm angry this morning. I showed up and this big box right here was sitting in my dumpster, and it's already full and people been rummaging through it, but all this full of trash was in my dumpster and it's got addresses on it. So I'm taking this back to said owner and dropping it at their door and giving them a little message. I am angry and angry and angry. My blood is boiling. I'm paying $140 a month for my dumpster, and people are trying to use it. I know most folks say that's nothing to get angry about, but I'm angry. I don't know if it can go handle it. If you're going to illegally dump, make sure your addresses aren't on every package in the box. Or you're going to have some crazy like me show up. Alrighty guys and gals, so after further thought and reflection heading over there, I found their house, but I don't want to go to jail over a box. I mean, I would just return the property anyway, but so I called the police down here. I'm just tired of paying the money for the dumpster and people all the time dumping stuff in our dumpster and going through our dumpster. Like every morning we're pulling up and we're having to pick stuff up where people have dragged it out and then put other stuff in there, and then our dumpster's full. So I called the police. They're coming down here to see what we can do, if they can do anything. Like I asked them if I would get in trouble, because I probably would, because like I was furious. But now I'm calmed down, so I'm gonna let the cops come down here. Maybe they can take their property back and return it. I mean, I don't know, but don't put your addresses on it. I'm paying a lot of money for that dumpster, and I don't want people that's not paying for it filling it up. I mean, that's just normal stuff. So normally I don't want drama, I don't want this kind of issue, but there becomes a time. Good morning everybody. It is now Friday. We're getting ready to open up the shop today. This video is going to be slightly different. We're going to talk about storage lockers. I'm going to show you some we're going to bid on, and what we look for, that kind of thing, when we're bidding, how we bid. So I'm going to show you that. This video is going to be separate than the thrift store video that'll come out Sunday night, Monday, something like that. Probably Monday, more than likely. But yeah, we're going to get ready to open up the shop today. We got to sweep, mop, set a few more things out, dust, clean the windows, sweep the parking lot, that kind of deal. It is currently 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And this actually sold to some friends of the YouTube, George and Wendy up in Ohio. So I appreciate it, George and Wendy. And hope y'all enjoy the towels. I mean, they're awesome. If you can stand to feel them, they're microfiber. I can't stand that feeling on my hands. I got man hands, rough hands, calloused hands. Courtney does too, so she can't stand to feel them either. If nothing else, put them on a spatula or some tongs and use them, right? I don't know, whatever we're using them for. Use lots of lotion, I guess. But thank you so much, George and Wendy in Ohio. They're coming to you. Right here. We're going to tape her up for you like that. And like that. Done. So, hope you enjoy them. Thanks so much. Let's get busy. Wait, no. I done messed it up.
Kickstarter needs to sponsor us.
I done messed up. This video is the same. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't mess up. I ain't started the other video yet. This is what happens when you try to run multiple videos at the same time on the same device. It gets confusing.
I don't have that issue.
Are you confused? No? Ooh. Alright, we'll catch up with y'all in a bit. Alrighty guys and gals, so I know y'all are wondering probably, before I show you the storage unit we're looking at, while we're looking at it, what happened with the dumpster and the popo and all this, that, and the other. Well, what made me angry is, tell them.
They took our stuff out and put their stuff in.
Yeah, they took all of my stuff out of the dumpster and threw it on the ground so their stuff would fit in the dumpster. And they left their addresses on it. I mean, if you go illegally dump, why are you leaving your addresses on it? And it's every day we're having to come in and pick our stuff up off the ground, ain't it?
Broken glass.
I mean, I was furious. I was about to go redneck on them and take their stuff up there, and I was going to put it all over the yard. Somewhat. Anyhow, I called the police because I got to thinking, because it was about a 5-minute drive down there. And I got to thinking, you know, I don't need to go to jail for this. So I called the police and I asked the lady, I said, look, I told her what happened. I said, I got their stuff with me now. I said, I'm on my way to their house. Can I get in trouble for giving their property back to them? She said, I don't know. I ain't never been asked that. That's a good question. I said, well, I'm fixing to be down there in a minute and dump it, you know. And she said, I wouldn't advise it. Let me send an officer out to you. I said, you're probably right. So we come on back, and she sent a Popo out here. And they got the address and went and talked to them, told them not to dump no more. But I mean, come on now. We're paying $140 a month for that dumpster for them to dump it twice a week, and for people to take my stuff out that I'm paying for to get dumped and put so their stuff can get dumped. I mean, you just can't handle it. You can't handle it. No respect for people's property. That's the issue. That's the America we live in. People don't have respect. Anyhow, let's lighten the mood now, because it's all better. We got up signs out there, cameras now on it, everything like that. Let's go back here and show you a storage unit we're looking at while we're looking at it. And yeah, let's go from there. Alrighty guys and gals, so we use a multiple avenues for storage units. We look on storagetreasures.com, and Locker Fox is another good website. We also go to storageauctions.com. That's another one you can do locally. And then we got our local auctions where they run them in the paper and stuff, and then our guy we go and buy storage units from. But I'm going to show you a couple of auctions we're going to bid on later. They got 10 hours and 43 minutes, so this video will cover if we get it or not. So I'm going to show you, and we're going to call this facility too, because I think 2 of these units are the same owner, like the same lien person. And I'm going to show you why, so let's look at this real quick. This is a 10 by 10.
Write down the auction numbers.
Well, I got it saved. It's a 10 by 10. It is in Cedartown, Georgia, okay, which is 30 minutes away. And the problem with this facility is they only do 2 pictures, roughly, and they're not very good pictures. But let's look at this. I'm not bidding on this, even though I want this unit. I'm not going to bid on this until the last 3 to 5 minutes of the auction. Because I'm not saying it does happen, but what more than likely will happen, if I go in here and say I'll pay $800 for this unit, what'll happen is the auction, like the facility where this is at, can go on there and run you up so they get more money. They'll run you plumb up to your max bid. So I don't want to run the price up yet. It's a soft close auction, which means on Storage Treasures, if you bid below 3 minutes, it resets the clock to like 5 or 6 minutes. If you bid before it hits the 3 minute mark, it don't go into soft close. It don't add time to it. So you got to be careful when bidding on this stuff. So we're going to wait till like 4 minutes and then put our bid in. And then it'll probably get hit a couple of times. But I won't bid unless I have to, unless I mess up below the 3 minute mark, because then it'll reset the clock. But let's look at this. I'm going to show you why I like this unit. See if y'all can zoom in here. So if y'all look at this unit, it's neatly stacked from what I can see. They've paid for boxes. So you got some Home Depot boxes in here. You got other boxes that they picked, you know, probably out the dumpsters or grocery stores or some Kroger boxes and stuff. So right off the bat, we can see there's 4 chairs here, straight back chairs, okay? So that's what, $40? Maybe 50?
They got the woven bottom
around here. And then you got a matching his and her like captain chairs. That one's got the arms, that one don't. So
there may be more in the back.
Them will be alright. Okay, so we got this case here. Don't know what's in there, probably makeup or fishing stuff more than likely. I mean, if I just had to guess, I don't like to guess because, I mean, that could be full of trash. And then we can see a blender top. Let's zoom in, sticking up right here. So this is going to be probably his whole house. Because we got chairs, we got household stuff, blenders. You can see some kind of furniture right up here. And then over here, probably a mattress.
A headboard.
Headboard, I don't know. Could be a china hutch. But there's some furniture in here.
That's a cannon. Like a canning pot.
Yeah, camper cannon. Okay, so we can see that. So if we zoom in, we got a Coleman lantern right here, okay? It's a model 275. It's one of the brown ones that'll sell anywhere between 50 and 100 depending on condition if the glass are in there. And I know it's in the box because you can see the handle coming up right here below this hard hat. So I know that the lantern is in that box.
That says kitchen.
Yep, if you zoom in on this box, it says kitchen. So this is their whole house, basically. But I think there's multiple units here because I don't see their whole house in here. And then if you zoom in on this hard hat and look real close, you can see the name of the person on the back of it. It says Sergeant SGT and then his last name. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but you can see Sergeant on there. So this could be, I don't know why he would have a yellow, if he was in the military, why they would use yellow hard hats. He could have been an old veteran and then took his title with him, you know, and say he was working in a mine or in a factory, and that could be what they called him, you know. And if you look in on this box, you can see something silver right there in that box, but I can't tell what it is. Maybe a fishing reel, maybe some kind of coffee pot thing. I can see something there. Hard to say. Hard to say what that is. But I like this unit because it's neatly stacked. The boxes, you can see, still have tape on them. Okay, don't look like it's been tossed or gone through. I mean, it looks exactly how you would want a good unit to look. If we go from this angle, okay, we can see the handle again sticking out. These are the only two pictures. There's a chair. That looks like a cast iron mantle insert to me. Like an older one.
It's hard to say.
Hard to say though, and then there's some pegboard there, which I can always use pegboard. But you can't really see too much from this angle. I mean,
more boxes.
Yeah. Boxes, boxes, and boxes. There's something right down in there. See it? A little white thing. But I like this unit because it's packed with boxes. And I think it's the mate to this unit. Let me get out of this. It's at $540 now. And I think it's the mate to this unit.
Is that the same storage unit?
I'm hoping it is, yes. Same facility, everything. So if we look at this unit, it's $150. And this looks like the mate to that other one because it's full of furniture, okay? I think they put the furniture in one unit, and then I think they put his household goods in the other one. Because there's there's one tote in here. See that tote right there in the recliner? This is a hospital bed. That is a drive. It's the mattress for this. It's for like hospice, what people would use.
There's a nightstand there.
If we look at this angle, you can zoom in and we can see Medline boxes, which comes with like hospice, that kind of thing. So if he was an older veteran, that would explain like the old lantern, the old chairs, and this unit having the furniture, the hospice bed, the recliner, that kind of thing. So what we're going to do to see if this was the same, I mean, that motor right there on that bed, that's a drive motor, same as the mattress. That right there I'll sell for $150-200 on eBay, just the motor. So,
but we may be able to flip the whole bed for more here.
Right. So let's call this unit facility and see if they're the same people, if they're the same owner, if they'll tell us. I mean, you can always ask. They may not tell us. They may tell us. I mean, you ain't gonna know unless we call and ask. So let's just call and ask real quick. Giving you a call about the auctions y'all were running on Storage Traders.
Yes.
Can you tell me if those units are all different liens, like different people?
All different people.
All different people.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, hey, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I think you woke him up.
He said they were all different people. So let's just look at it now as if it was all different people. I mean, we can see something right back there, maybe furniture.
Like I said, the rest of them.
I just think, I mean, it's a 10 by 10. It's not going back that far. So you got a row of boxes, another row of boxes. So there's not going to be much space for furniture back there.
And right here you can see it goes back at least another 2 or 3 rows of boxes.
I wished I could see what the top of that one says. You just can't though, can you?
It's too
But there's
fuzzy.
a blender there, so it's household. It's a whole house.
Which we can always sell that here.
And then, if we look down, here's some more units here. This is another one. I'm not interested in it. It's thrown in here. Dirty looking. I'll show it to you though. So here's the other one. I mean, you can see the furniture is trash thrown in here.
Nice dryer.
You know, that's missing a handle. They didn't take care of their stuff.
Only thing I see worth value right there is that dryer.
You see, it's all scratched up real bad. There's garbage bags.
That's a couch or a bed.
They packed up like toys and stuff inside their laundry basket. It just don't look like a good unit to me. I'm not bidding on this one. I mean, it just looks trashy. Anyhow, we'll come back to y'all whenever it gets closer to it and we actually start bidding, so y'all can see how I do it and stuff like that. This one, well, they're gonna pull it up. But yeah, we'll come back to y'all in a few hours whenever we get close to it, and we'll see what happens. Hey guys and gals, so it is now 1:30.
No,
2:30. You changed that clock.
It's 3:30.
Is it? What time is it?
It's 3:30.
3:30. We gotta set that clock up.
It's just an hour behind.
Anyhow, I was gonna check and see where our auction's at. Right now it ends at 7. So it's at 5:50 now, so it went up a little bit. So the reason I'm wanting this unit is it's clean and we need hard goods for the shop. Like, not really glassware, but hard goods, stuff we can sell. Like this kind of stuff, I'm hoping. I can't see what's in the boxes, but like blenders is good. Like that kind of stuff. So I need stuff like that for the shop's the reason I'm wanting it. Got 3 hours 27 minutes left. But real quick, I want to show y'all what I was referring to. It didn't look like it was staged or rummaged through. And these places aren't supposed to go into the unit. They're supposed to open the door, take their pictures, especially on like storage treasures and locker box. But I was scrolling through them earlier looking, and this is one. It looks super good. It looks too good. And I think it's from Public Storage, so some public storages have been known to do this. Let me just show you. I'm not judging by any means saying that's what happened, but it's what it looks like. Would I still buy this unit? Yes, because it's got nice stuff in it, but I wouldn't bid on it thinking there would be more collectibles in this unit. I would just strictly, go cheap with it. But let's look at these pictures. See this right here? That looks like a staged unit to me. See, they got this box sitting out on 2 bar stools. It's kind of open so you can see in it. They got the Nike box up on top of these nice totes, and they got the Nikes right up here displayed right in the front. Can y'all see that? See that? And there's a TV there, a TV there. And it looks, there's a nice couch. Everything's stacked nice hard things here. Is this unit, staged, rummaged,
You would think so, because even the baskets are...
It's hard to say. Could this person been super clean? Yes, he could have.
Well, if they're super clean, why would they leave their shoes out to get dusty?
But this just looks too photogenic for me. Like, it looks like they set this stuff there to take this picture. That's just what it looks like to me. I could be completely wrong. I would bid on this unit, but I wouldn't bid a whole lot. It's a super clean unit. Super clean.
Got a spot on the couch, or is that a zipper?
Looks like a zipper. it's super clean. It just looks like they
Too
got the
good.
Nike boxes sitting here pretty. Almost as if they wanted you, they're showing you what they want you to see.
It's books.
No, that's not.
Or
That's
videotapes.
some kind of tapes. So I don't know. Whenever it comes to like photogenic units that kind of look like this, unless there's high dollar stuff, I'm generally going to scroll past it. I'll watch it to see if it goes cheap enough, because you do got some Nikes. And nice,
coats are
super
worth it.
nice couch, 2 TVs, 2 nice bar stools.
The totes are worth the
Yeah,
money.
you got 3 nice totes here. So, I mean, I would bid on this, but they get me uneasy looking like that. You know what I mean? So, we're going to keep watching this one. And, I mean, you're going to scroll through. You're going to see a lot of trash units. Like, a lot of trash units. Let's see here. Let's type in our zip code. So, 35960. Like I say, I usually stay about 100 miles. We'll go up to 150. Just to show y'all on here kind of some of the stuff. Like this is private seller. I usually don't mess with them. Or manager units, manager specials, where they put the stuff in the unit and then sell it. That's the one we're watching. We're watching that one too. Like usually these things are trash. Like you'll see a lot of something looks like this. You know what I mean? Just they took their stuff basically and just they were done. What happens is these people were just done storing. They went in there, got their stuff out, and just left the trash because they didn't want to haul it off and quit paying on it. So I mean, you got to kind of look through the units to figure out what you're wanting, like what you're looking for, you know, and try to take as much out of the pictures as what you can. Like let's click on this one.
It's a private seller.
Oh, it's a private seller. Yeah, let's not click on that one. Let's go down here and click on another one. Let's just look.
That one's cool. It looks just like shells.
That is.
That ain't bad. That's an iron.
Let's look at this one in Norcross. This is see, this is a manager special. See this here? That's not a typical manager special though. What this looks like to me,
It's a bunch of garbage.
what this looks like to me is 2 things. One, you know, it was a lean unit and something happened and it's not, they left and the manager of the facility bought it to put it on auction or something, or they just left it and said, here, you can have this stuff, and he's putting it on auction. Or 2, he's had a bunch of units cleaned out and he's like people leaving stuff, you know, 1 or 2 things behind, and he's just throwing it in this locker, and then once it gets full, he's selling it. I mean, that's kind of, you could do all right with that kind of unit, but it looks trashy, so I wouldn't bid on it. But
it's a lot of bags.
yeah. But sometimes manager specials aren't that bad. They're just trying to get rid of the junk that's been left. Is this a manager? Let's look at this one. Yeah, see, that's a non-lean unit too. When I say non-lean unit, that means there's not a lien on it. Like whenever you go rent something or lease it, the building. Let's see. Where's another decent one we can look at? Let's take these off. So we're only looking at lean units. Okay, so these are just lean units. Let's look at this one just randomly. It's 5 by 10, okay? So they need to update their camera date for one, because that right there is off-putting as it is. Okay, so let's look. So we got a cheap dining room set.
Chester drawers.
Right here, you can see right here. That is a keyboard stand. See it propped up here?
It's got a hutch in it.
See this right here? That's a keyboard stand.
That's the hutch to match the table.
Yep, that's the hutch for the table.
There's some type of chair.
And then a dresser. So I always zoom in, look at all your pictures. And then sometimes in some unit, that says games. Look at that right there. See, wrote games on there.
That looks like Christmas.
But see how that says games? Your first thought is like, okay, video games. This could be good. This could be a great box. But when they write games on that, that could be their kids' shoots and ladders board games that are missing pieces. So I mean, you got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. But sometimes what you can do is zoom in real fine on some of these labels. Sometimes I did this earlier, and get the actual person that the boxes were mailed to's name or address off of them, and Google their names or addresses and see what their house looks like, see where they're living at, you know, check out the neighborhood. I did that actually just this morning.
Stalker.
Well, I mean, you want to know, if this stuff come out of a trailer park, nothing wrong with trailer parks, or did it come out of a $400,000 house? You know,
That's true.
I mean, that'll tell you the quality, because generally people who are living in a single wide built, you know, add-on or something, they're not gonna have $1,000 dining table, or I mean, high-end jewelry hidden in drawers.
They may.
They may, but I mean, you're already gambling just based off of pictures. Why?
That's true.
Would you,
It's a
would you
toss-up.
gamble on a single wide or a $400,000 house?
Well, people living in a single wide could be millionaires and
They could
want to lay low.
Could be. But I mean, you just got to look at all your pictures. You know what I mean? Zoom in, kind of look.
I mean, it doesn't look
at how stuff is set.
It doesn't look bad down
The
there.
boxes are open. See that? The boxes are open. Look at that stuff. That don't have a lid on it. So, I mean, you just got to look at the stuff and draw your own conclusions. And, I mean, it's your money in the end. You're going to pay what you want to pay. So,
I mean, it's not a bad looking unit.
that's a Kimberly cart box. See, we got toys in here, it looks like.
Clothes.
Clothes.
That looks like Christmas to me. But it could be clothes. I mean, it's not bad looking. There's some
Not
sketchy
bad.
areas in Stockbridge, but
Yeah, Stockbridge, Georgia.
it
$40. I
ain't
mean,
bad.
but yeah. Anyhow, we'll come back to y'all later on this evening when it gets closer to the auction time. So we're back. It ends in 3 minutes 43 seconds for this unit we're wanting. It's already at 640, which is kind of the top end of what we wanted to be at, because I mean, let's just boxes and stuff. We're hoping there's more collectibles like the lantern, and the old chairs is kind of giving way to it. But we got 3 minutes 25 seconds. So we got it right now at 670, and y'all see we got the bid in, okay, before the 3 minutes. So it's going into a soft close now. So the guy who was bidding, he's got 2 minutes and 45 seconds now to come back and outbid me. If he bids now, our time's gonna go up 3 more minutes. If he don't bid, and see, we just got bidded, so now it went up 3 more minutes, so we're at 5:32. So we're gonna let that get back down, just, you know, to right at 3 minutes, and then we're gonna bid again. We'll go up to our threshold there. Take one more last look at it here. Hopefully there's more collectibles in here. So we'll just see what happens, I guess. I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Alrighty, guys and gals, so it is now up to 7:10. We got 3 minutes 40 seconds left. I mean, we're almost out of it here. I'm not going more than the 725 on it. I mean, too much of a gamble. So let's let this thing get down to, we're at 28 seconds, 27, 26. We want to run that down as close to the 3 minutes as we can get, so we don't reset the counter. So 15, 14, let's go ahead and throw the bid in. 730, you've been outbid, so we're out of it. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. We'll catch up to y'all in the morning. Alrighty, guys and gals, it is now 7 a.m. We're here at the Walmart. Got to go in here, check some stuff, cards and other stuff. Pick up some formula. And anyhow, so I mean, that unit, it looked pretty good. I didn't want to, I mean, we don't need the inventory, just need it right now. I mean, could you have made money at it was sold for $790. Could you have made money at that? Possibly, probably. But I mean,
By the time we rented a truck.
by the time I counted my time to go up there and process everything, and I didn't see it, you know. So you got to always remember, you know, you can get caught up in bidding, especially live auctions, but internet auctions too, you can get caught up in bidding, overpay. If you don't feel good about it, don't buy it. I mean, I was hoping this video was going to be a cool video showing you one we bought, and then I was debating on even publishing this video, but maybe there's a tip or two in there that you can get.
But we have some of those units coming up.
Yeah, we got more units coming up. We got some the 13th we're going at. Then there's another auction here in town the 15th. So, I mean, there's always the next one. Don't sweat it. And, I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, there could have been gold in there. Gold bars, I don't know. Don't care. I set my threshold, me and Miss Courtney did, and we stuck to it, so that's important. anyhow, hopefully you liked the video. I do want to wish all you mothers out there a happy Mother's Day tomorrow. And y'all spend some time with your mamas. Tell them how much you appreciate them. I appreciate you, Miss Courtney, for being a great mother to our children.
You didn't even know it until just a few minutes ago.
Sure didn't. Completely forgot. But I do appreciate you. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Courtney gonna be working all day. So maybe I'll
It is what it is.
give her some time off tomorrow. Anyhow, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all you. And hope y'all have a good one. We're gonna get on in here. We're gonna get the day started, get over to the shop, restock, finish going through some barrels. So y'all watch for the next video. And yeah, we'll see y'all then.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Right, and we gone.